Welcome back everyone to my PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United. It's our final group game of the Europa League away to Besiktas. Win this and we've won the group and we go into the next round in a strong position. We're already qualified for the round of 32, but it'd just be nice to win the group. Here is the lineup then. It's a 4-4-2 Diamonds. Greenwood and Daniel James starting up top. Besiktas then, they've well and truly took hold of this group. Now a point above us as it stands. That's going to be a free kick then from that challenge by Fred. And just lunged in. Just a warning from the referee, no card shown. Let's see what Besiktas, the Turkish side, can do from this set piece. Taking quite short, to be honest. Brought down nicely, kept under control. And it's headed away in the end. Besiktas continue to attack here. And there's going to be another free kick. Referee seems a bit whistle happy here tonight. That challenge from Mata on former Arsenal man Elneny. It's a good range this. Could potentially be on target. Sergio Romero does save. Just about. Good cross into the box that. Phil Jones with the header away. Gets his first start in quite a few games. And that's going to be yet another free kick, which they've taken quickly. Romero again comfortable. They've looked very confident coming forwards in this game. You can see, well, they've took charge of this Europa League group. And they might be in here. Yes, they are. It's 1-0. 69 minutes in. Something just didn't seem right today for Manchester United. And it's been coming. A goal from Yilmaz. First time Sergio Romero finally been beaten here in the Europa League. It's poor defending from Rojo. Could do a little bit better there, I'm sure. And it's a good finish in the end. Fred with plenty of space. So wide to Dallo. Back to Fred. Over the top. United looking for that equaliser and they could get it here. No, they can't. Mason Greenwood just couldn't keep the ball down. It was on the volley. It was a snapshot. Had to react quickly. And he piled under the pressure there. It's a great opportunity. It's a good set by Rashford. Poor finish. Well, it's all over. The final group game of the Europa League. And it ends in defeat for Manchester United. It's finished Besiktas 1. Manchester United 0. We do still advance through to the next round of the Europa League. Typical Thursday night performance. So we did just enough to get through to the next round of the Europa League. We're finished second, 4 points behind the group winners, Besiktas, who finished on 14 points. They were brilliant. It'll be interesting to see how far they can actually go, though, in the Europa League. So we've got some emails here that Jesse Lingard has now fully recovered from that bruise. Why he couldn't have played through the bruise, I don't know. I wouldn't have started him anyway in that Europa League game, but it's good that he's back and he's another option. We've received an offer as well for Nemanja Matic, and there is a job offer for the manager role of Marseille. Well, straight away, we're going to reject that. We're going to be staying at Manchester United because we still got work to do. So we'll just take a quick look at manager offers. It's the first one that we've had since the start of this Master League series. You can see there is our results and squad list, but here are the manager offers. So just the one at the moment from Marseille. Transfer request, I'm not sure. Do we just leave that then? We put that disappointing loss to Besiktas on Thursday night well and truly behind us as we focus all of our attention on today's game. We are here at the Emirates for Arsenal against Manchester United. Our record in the big games this season has been very good. We beat Spurs at the start of the season, then we beat Liverpool, we drew against City, and now here we are playing against Arsenal for the first time this season away from home. Our away form, not so good though, but we are back to full strength. Just the one change though in the team as Marcus Rojo comes in to replace a tired looking Victor Lindelof. Paul Pogba starts once again with the captain's armband. It's David De Gea that starts in goal for Manchester United. He'll be looking to keep yet another clean sheet in the Premier League. Whereas we have a look at the Arsenal side, we've got the partnership duo of Aubameyang and Lacazette. I'm sure they'll be looking to destroy our back four today. They also have the pacey Nicolas Pepe, who was really good and really impressive in that pre-season game against us, where they won 4-2. Their back four consists of Kolasinac, Hector Bellerin, and the two centre-halves of Mustafi and David Luiz. An absolute nightmare for the Arsenal fans, I'm sure. Whereas there is the full Manchester United lineup, changing formation, as something hasn't quite been right over the last couple of weeks for United. We need to get ourselves out of this rut and start banging in the goals and getting the results that we need. We need a bit of consistency in our performances. We need to put together a run of good results. Pogba gets the ball first then. Here is Harry Maguire. Doesn't usually play on the right side of central defence, but he does today as Marcus Rojo comes in. Bit of space now for Jesse Lingard. Finds Anthony Martial. He turns well. Good effort on goal. Cleared by Kolasinac, but the danger's still lingering. Scott McTominay goes down. Here is Fred. Oh, it's a really good effort once again. United knocking on the door. Lingard. Here is the Brazilian Fred. It's Paul Pogba. Martial to Marcus Rashford. Back to Martial. Just couldn't keep the ball down. He was hit first time. Put under a bit of pressure by Mustafi. The warning signs are there for Arsenal. They do need to get themselves out of this position. Looks like United going to continue with the intensity, the same energy that they had in the first half. They just lack that first goal. Paul Pogba fails to get to it. Here's Lacazette. There could be an opening here. Lacazette getting the better of Harry Maguire. Pass first time to Aubameyang. 1-on-1 with De Gea, and it's 1-0. It's a devastating counter-attack by Arsenal. All it took was one or two touches, and they were in. Arsenal drawing first blood here at the Emirates. Where do Manchester United go from here? Something just doesn't seem to be working at the moment at the back. And we've seen this time and time again throughout this season. Something just doesn't seem right. Something needs to change. We can't keep going on like this. Otherwise we're not going to be competing for top four, let alone the title. Still time for Manchester United to come up with something. An equaliser is a must, and here is Pogba now on the ball. Charging forwards, going unchallenged. Pogba going all the way. It's a poor effort. Harry Maguire. Oh dear. United just look too shaky at the back, and Arsenal in again there. Could have easily made it 2. Wasn't the best of finishes. Just lacking confidence at the back. It's just all over the place. Here is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Taking the ball by the horns. So wide to Mason Greenwood. It's a tight angle. He forces a save. Wins Manchester United a corner with 5 minutes to go here at the Emirates. It's still Arsenal. A goal to the good. And it's looking very likely that they'll come away with all 3 points today. Well, it's all over. It's another loss in the Premier League for Manchester United. It's finished Arsenal 1. Manchester United 0. Just Aubameyang's goal that separates both sides. United just failed to produce anything worthy here today. So we take a look at the match stats. Yes, we controlled possession, but we hardly did anything with it. Arsenal were fortunate. They had 2 shots, one of those on target, which was the goal itself. But it's that finishing. We're lacking that clinical edge. So there's the league table then. We dropped back to 4th. The league table's still wide open. We're still level on points with City. We're a point behind 2nd place Liverpool. And 4 points behind league leaders Spurs. They're absolutely running away with it at the moment. They don't seem to be dropping off anytime soon. Whereas Arsenal, they're playing a little bit of catch up. That big win against us on the weekend puts them just 2 points behind us now. They are starting to close that gap, and quickly. And the same goes for Chelsea as well. Up next for United, we're back at Old Trafford to take on 11th placed Norwich City. Well, if we don't get the win here, if we don't get the result we want, then questions will most certainly be asked. We should not be dropping points to 11th placed Norwich City here today. We need to be winning this one. Paul Pogba failed to produce anything in that game against Arsenal. Failed to step up when we needed him the most, and here he is now. He's gone for goal, and I think that might have found its way into the back of the net if it wasn't for the keeper. Definitely on target. Jesse Lingard, poor header, and it's allowed Norwich in here. And that's well defended by Harry Maguire, but he's given away a free kick to Norwich in a very dangerous position. No card given. Not sure there was much in it though. Quite surprised the referee gave a free kick. This is a decent opportunity now for Norwich to take the lead. And they have, you know. It's 1-0, 15 minutes in. Norwich City, a goal up through Buendia's free kick. Brilliantly taken. Curls it around the wall. United need to sort this mess out. We need to come up with something. And quick. Paul Pogba through the middle for Anthony Martial. And he's put it wide. There's moments like that where you think it's just going to end up into the back of the net. He's absolutely kicking himself, Anthony Martial. He's in great form at the start of this season, but now he seems to have slipped off. Corner for Norwich. Can they double their lead? Not far from the break here. It's whipped in. It's quick thinking by David De Gea. Did take a deflection, but he was all over it. Aarons with the throw. Back to Aarons. They're playing with confidence, Norwich. They're looking really good. And they've got another shot away. It's worrying. Paul Pogba finds Rashford. It's Jesse Lingard on the volley. And he's fired it over. Oh dear. Still 1-0. Pogba. Scott McTominay. Backs to the wall now for Norwich. As United come forwards. It's Luke Shaw. Swings it in. And finds Dalot. He's hit the post. I was almost certain that was the equaliser. It should have been the equaliser. And the post stands in his way. How unfortunate can you get? Well, Norwich are looking quite comfortable at the moment. They've had a few moments from United to worry about, but they've stood their ground well. And they could be in again here. It's another shot on target, and it's another world-class save from David De Gea. There's Luke Shaw. Fred. United need to do something. They're leaving it late here. They're playing around Norwich's shape. Maddison over the top for Dalot. Swings it in. And it's Marcus Rashford. He's found a way in. It's 1-1. How his headers just managed to creep into the back of the net there, I don't know. Poor goalkeeping. Getting beaten at your near post like that. You expect your keeper to be saving those. But it was headed down into the ground. And Marcus Rashford. They found a lifeline here for Manchester United. There's still time. What can we do? Where can we take this? Maguire playing out from the back here. James Maddison. Certainly added an element of creativity since coming on here in the second half. It's not the best of passes, but it's fell for Paul Pogba. It's over the top. Martial chests it down comfortably. It's Luke Shaw again. Is that another good delivery? Yes, it is! It's in for Daniel James. And he has saved Manchester United's blushes from dropping points to Norwich City. It's yet another Manchester United comeback in front of the Old Trafford crowds. Under the lights as well here in the Premier League. We went down a goal. We had to make a few changes for the second half. James Maddison and Daniel James coming on. And what a difference they've made by potentially winning us this game. It's all about that quality cross though from Luke Shaw. 2 quality assists from Luke Shaw. He's been in fine form in the second half. Well, it's finished 2-1 to Manchester United. We are back to winning ways after our last 2 losses against Besiktas and Arsenal. Let's hope it continues. So after that win against Norwich, we're still 4th, but still level on points with City, still a point behind Liverpool, still putting pressure on Spurs. That's going to be the end of this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all very soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.